And now we have a wonderful waltz space. So the waltzes began in the 1800s, right, in Vienna, Austria. There were over 1,000 balls during New Year's Eve. Can you imagine? You could go to so many balls in the a whole month of January.
Why?
And you would go ahead and just dance the night away, dancing waltzes. Isn't that fun?
Isn't that tiring?
I think that would be tiring after a while. Yeah, but you'd have
Your
big
feet would get
poofy
super,
dresses on.
and then your feet would turn into soup, and then you would sit down on the couch.
Yes, and then you'd have something to drink and something to eat and be like, oh, okay, now I'm ready to dance a few more waltzes, right?
And then your feet would turn into potato soup.
Yeah. And do you know who the famous violinist was who wrote all those waltzes in the 1800s? Do you know the
Um,
name? Like da 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 da. Have you ever heard the name Johann Strauss?
mm,
Because I know you play violin too. Oh my gosh, Strauss Senior, the father, and Junior, they both wrote thousands of waltzes that people dance to. Yeah. So one of these days you're gonna play
thousands,
what?
thousands.
Thousands of waltzes. Oh my gosh, because they had to keep everybody dancing and all these balls.
That they do because it's so tiring.
But I guess some people who really knew how to waltz, they could do it all night. So this is definitely a waltz for the Wild West with good old sweet Betsy from Pike. So can you show me a little bit of your technique for that waltz bass where you drop to the bottom of the key and then you push forward and off?
At the last measure,
Oh my gosh, you could even start it in, did you see that little exercise at the top of the page? Right, first you had those block chords there, which you could do so easily, and then your little waltz, yeah. Good. Go ahead and play these. Da da ba da ba da ba. 1, 2, 3. That's so nice. Very good. And when you're doing that little waltz bass, I really want to make sure that you know where on your thumb should you be playing. Should it be at
the,
the flat side of your thumb? Should
the
it, oh, it's good. That's good on that nice outside tip of your thumb. Perfect. And that will make it nice and light and very much of a waltz feel. Nice. All right. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and let's start from the top. Whoa, nice. Oh my goodness, name two things that were really good about your playing.
the articulations.
The articulations were excellent. Yes. The waltz bass was fantastic. And I liked how your melody came out over your left hand. So let's talk about that one line where you have a ritardando and a fermata. Okay. So tell me about this. Which one do you like better? Okay. Or this one?
The second.
You like the second one? Oh, stop. You like the second one because that's what you're used to. So I'll tell you why the first one is even better. It's because you don't start your retardando so soon. because otherwise it slows those waltzers down so much. They're like yawning. Okay, so can you keep that first measure 21? Can you keep that more in tempo? And then the ritardando. And Shawe, this is perfect if you give it a little bit more time, right? What are the waltzers doing now with the fermata there in the
Stopping.
they're stopping, right? They're looking around the room, right? They're saying, "Oh my gosh, this is glorious music from Johann Strauss," right? And then you breathe, and then you go on.
What if it's from someone else?
Oh, there were lots of wonderful waltz writers like Franz Lehar. Oh my God, another really fabulous one. There's so many great waltz writers. Okay, so can we try that? So this is just going to make it even more dramatic for that climactic section of your piece. That's wonderful. Now, do you think that feels better than the second time or the very first time you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more dramatic, it's more exciting, it's more climactic. Absolutely. Very nice. And when you saw that little sign by me that said floating arm with a with a a cloud around it, what did that mean to you? Because we haven't talked about that. Yeah, it's just like, play with some nice air underneath your arms, right? When you make that beautiful circle. Right, and that helps with your phrasing. Beautiful work, Shawe.